Good morning, you beautiful people. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. Welcome back to another episode of my Minecraft experience here on the Survival Mountain server. Today, I hope to get a lot of progress done, lots and lots of progress done. You can see what we have planned going on up there. But last episode, a little bit of a downer episode, telling you guys about my sick dog. She is still sick. She is still with us. She is still blind and can't control her bladder, if you're wondering. So still sad, but we'll get through it. We'll get through it. Last episode, I put on this pathway and I put on these little logs right here. Now, our very own Skookum said that I should keep the fences. Now, I think I sort of agree with that, but I do want to try out these logs. I want to try a couple different configurations before I get to that. This is our tree farm, fully developed, all of the trees in here. I did cut down a spruce tree just for the wood, just because I needed it. And also last episode, we did this little guy. I kind of spoke at you, talked at you, and we developed this little storage thing right here. We were going to have like logs, saplings, and leaves, but I still don't quite know about that quite yet. I'm not sure if that's the direction I would prefer this to go. So we will definitely see about that. But what I definitely do want to do this episode is what we have up there. And what we have up there is a log wood to charcoal smelter, automatic, fully automatic, which is fantastic. And I want to put it somewhere over here. I'm not sure if I want to put it here. I think I want to put it here, and then I want to keep this spot open so we can kind of peek through these trees right here. So I want to build a platform over here, and I want to build that auto smelter. Now I am going to show you how this works. Hopefully I can remember how this works, because I think it's really compact and it's really efficient. So I don't want to mess this up. It takes like seriously 2 pieces of redstone, like 2 torches, 2 comparators, and I think a repeater, and I guess maybe like 4 hoppers. So I built it up here just so that I didn't forget about it. So we come up here and we see that it is indeed smelting. You come up here and this is where you put all of the logs. The logs go down into this hopper and are smelted up in this furnace, as you can see right here. Oh, look at that. Perfect. This is a perfect example. If there are 2 different possibilities that can happen. One right here. Bam. Perfect. You see that wood got smelted up into a piece of charcoal, which then put itself back into the furnace because it needed it. But this one doesn't do that. Doesn't do that. So what it is going to do is it is going to go into that chest. Hopefully. Maybe that hopper? Uh-oh. What are we going to do? Yeah, it goes right into that hopper. Look at that. Fantastic. Because there's a piece of charcoal right here. You saw that one that was smelted? That was perfect timing. No, it's very good. That piece of charcoal went through here, up to here, and it stopped. And let's walk you through it. Let's walk you through it. I shouldn't get ahead of myself here. Let me walk you through it. Continues to stammer and not walk you through it. So the piece of charcoal gets smelted and it goes down to here. And then it goes down to here, right? And then in this hopper, it'll send out a signal, boom, go to this block, which will then turn off this torch, which will then turn on that torch, which will then power this redstone, which will then power this dropper right here. And you can see this hopper is facing into the dropper. So when the charcoal comes down, just like that, it'll go into this dropper right here. And then, bam, that will get powered. It will go up to this dropper right here. And then on a delay, or maybe, no, that's right. This was what was kind of confusing me. When it gets activated, both of these get powered at the same time. So then it goes up into this hopper. Now, once it is in this hopper, this will power, this comparator will power this redstone, which will then power this dispenser, which I believe will freeze this item hopper. So no more items can go in here because this redstone repeater is going into this dropper, which is powering this hopper, which will then put every piece of charcoal into here from then on. And as soon as we run out of a piece of charcoal right here, this piece of charcoal will then go in, this will depower, and the process can start all over again. Hopefully Hopefully that made sense. Hopefully I didn't stammer too much, but it's a very, very cool design, and I have to give credit to the last person that I got it from, and that is Generic B. Obviously, I don't need to give him credit. Obviously, he's not going to receive too much attention from me anymore, but I'm pretty sure he got it from somebody else. I'm pretty sure he got it from somebody else, but that is the last place that I saw it. So that is what I hope to get done this episode. I want to put this over there near our tree farm because that is going to be our main source of charcoal for basically our entire jungle, which is going to be really good. So I've spoke at you enough. I'm going to get building. I'm going to get working. And I'll get right back with you, you beautiful people. All right, everybody. All right. I am surprised. I am pleasantly surprised at what I have just figured out. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. We have this. Doesn't look like much until you look over there. Oh, yeah, look at that. This is a lot of frustration. This is a lot of uncertainty kind of just done right here. This is awesome right here. I'm so pleased with this. I tried ever so hard to get something going right here. Some sort of storage room, some sort of item sorter I've mentioned before. I did try again after I said that I was a little discouraged and I didn't feel like trying for a item sorter, but I did. And I came to the conclusion that just this many chests is too much for us right now. A little one might be okay, but other than that, I don't think it would fit this area right here. I do want to have an item sorter somewhere in my world, but or in this world, but just not here. It's just not the best. But this is what we've got right here. This is the automatic coal machine, and that refills itself. You put the logs in there, they go into there, and then they come out as charcoal right here. I've mentioned this episode. You guys have seen exactly how that works. All the redstone is hidden nice and behind there, which is really cool. I like this little design that I got going on here. I've tried half slabs as well. Let's get some half slabs so you can kind of see what all that looks like too. Because I'm not too sure. I kind of like that. It's just the little details. It doesn't really matter. No, but I like the half slab. I like being able to see the log a little bit more, which is kind of nice. I like that. That's cool. And yeah, so over here, I tried to have this big open area, and I tried putting chests over here and spreading them out. But I think having them right like this is just the best way we can go for us. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop down these trees just so we can get a little feel for how this is going to work. And these acacia trees are so cool to cut down. I think it's really fun. So that is basically it for the tree farm. That's basically it. What I want to do some detailing afterward now, but that can all be done off camera. Like I can't make that content be entertaining. Here's me putting cocoa beans everywhere, you know. No, we'll do that off camera. But for our next project, we'll have something special. But after that or so, I want to get an animal farm or just a different type of farm in here because as you guys hopefully remember from a couple episodes ago, that rabbit farm, not the best. I just broke those shears. That's sad. Uh-oh. I think there's a leaf still there somewhere. Yeah, the rabbit farm not quite working out, so I want maybe, we have that sheep farm, but that's for wool. Maybe a pig farm, maybe a cow farm, maybe, I don't know, what other animals are there? Pigs, cows, chickens, yeah, ooh, maybe chickens. I've had some good ideas for chickens and stuff, but, you know, that's all in the future and stuff. Why, I do need to answer this. Why are you beautiful people seeing this on a Tuesday? Where were you Monday, and where were you Friday? Well, that's complicated. We are going to need to work together on this. We're going to need to work together. We're going to need to give each other some forgiveness. And by giving each other forgiveness, I mean you guys are going to have to forgive me, because it seems that one of the people in my house doesn't work anymore. Doesn't have a job anymore. Is a stay-at-home person now. And they're home all the time now. And that sucks, because I need to do this. I need to do this. Period. Like, it's just got to happen. There's so much stuff. There's so many, there's so much content that I need to produce, that I want to produce, and I want to share. And my room is like in the middle of the house. Like, and that's weird to picture, but it's a small house. And my voice, I like to project, if you couldn't tell. I project quite a bit. I've gotten multiple comments about my voice and all that stuff. But when I project, like, everybody can hear me. And it's like, there's this sort of, like, even though it doesn't bother them, it's not like weird. It is weird, you know, like if you were talking to yourself in your room, I think you beautiful people would get some weird looks, even if you were just talking to yourself, you know, even when I'm talking like on Skype or just over Xbox with somebody, with Beebs, it's weird. And I don't know how to make that better, because I don't feel comfortable recording with other people in the house. Given the fact also that it does have a lot of noise to it, you know, like people make a lot of noise when they're living, which is understandable. And I don't want to be like some guy who's just like, hey, you shouldn't like make any noises because I'm doing something, you know, that's just rude, you know, but I don't know. But that's why this is really late, and I do apologize. And trust me, if I were to talk about it more, you would get the whole spiel of how work is, how I'm work is great, the hours are great, but now people want me to cover for them all the time, which is just ridiculous. Like, I could go on and on and on, but I won't. Because now we have this functional tree farm. Oh, and I do want to put bone meal. And I want to like maybe get some podzol on stuff and maybe try out different things there. But that'll do us for today. I am excited for this tree farm. I've been waiting to do this. I've been waiting to harvest all of these trees just because I needed a place to store them. And I am just so excited to get all of this wood. Yeah, that sounds awkward. But I've never had a tree farm. Well, I've had a tree farm once before YouTube. But now we get to mass produce stuff, and that's going to be really, really sweet. We're going to be able to have just a flurry of trees, and if we ever need any type of wood, we have a way of mass producing them, and it shouldn't be an issue. And that is something that I am looking forward to having, and I think it's going to be really good. Oh, really cool, really cool. I love the atmosphere we got going on here. I love how big the area is. I love how this looks. I love how way far back in the distance we have stuff we've built before, and with the new Electra. Is it Electra? Elytra? Electra? I don't know. It's going to be super fun to glide all the way over there, maybe up there. Oh, it's so much fun. So much fun. But that'll do us for today. A nice little episode for you beautiful people. Again, apologies for the lack of schedule. That is the number one thing that I hate the most. I need to stick to my schedule, and when I can't, I beat myself up for it. So I do apologize. But we're working on it. If you have any solution to my odd speaking in my room kind of fear, kind of awkwardness, then please write down in the comment section below. But that'll do us for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you did enjoy, and until you next absolutely beautiful Minecraft morning, I'll catch up with you guys later. And as always, have a great day.